Hello, hello, hello! We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias and then we'll hop into the game. It is Wednesday, late start, I apologize for that. Starting with some Animal Crossing, and then doing some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic later. And especially since we got such a late start, let us just hop right in and get to it. Yes. Trantor, June 29th, 4:45 p.m. Yes. Rick. Plus that, I guess we will for sure have a new villager already in our town as we start up. Okay. Let's see what we've got. It's not raining today, so that's nice. Let's see who our new villager is today. If it's one of the 6. Nate, Petunia Hopper, Ribot, Hector, Freya. Admiral is our new villager, and we already had him. Okay. So not somebody completely new. We will get the 6 eventually. It's just a matter of when. Let's... Museum, Amber. Red, going to be here on the 30th. Tom Nook with a red boombox. And a barrel. We ordered 5 things from him yesterday. I was confused with the order, and I guess we only got, yeah, the 1 letter from the museum then, because between ordering a 5th thing from Nook and a letter from Red, we only had a room for the 1 toilet, the 1 letter from museum. I was very briefly confused there, but that makes sense. These other 3 letters will be from Nook for what he has on sale, HRA, and whoever moved out yesterday. Tom Nook with an exotic wardrobe. Chow moved to DSA. And my room is wonderful. I don't care if they say my Mario series is being wasted. What do they know? Okay. Just drop this stuff back here for now. Awesome. We'll bring that to, I think it's the island of Triple C off of the town of Toronto that we're visiting today. Nothing new on the message board. Onwards and forwards we march. Let's go. See what we can see. Do what we can do. There's a weed pulling for you. Okay, oh yeah, we last 2 times we only found 1 or 4 of the fossils. 1 fossil missing, so I do want to, I guess, take my time a bit more and try to find the missing fossil wherever it might be. So I want to be paying attention. Hey, Ghastly Feline, it's going all right. How about you? How is your Wednesday treating you? Okay, well, here's fossil number 1. Tons of fun. Nope, it was raining yesterday. Here's gyroid number 1. So we have 3 gyroids in addition to the 5 fossils. Is this one we need for Jonathan's house? Mini Gargaloid. Nope. It is not. Not too bad. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing fine. Huggy. Make it through the week. What's going on? Yes. Okay. And I have tomorrow off because I don't work Thursdays, so that's nice. Especially because that means I can stay up a bit later tonight. Because I don't know if you watch GDQ at all, but like SGDQ is happening right now, and there's a Super Mario Sunshine run happening. I think it's gonna be it's around 10 or so my time, so another 5 and a bit hours. Yeah, have been very excited for that one. Yeah, I know there was an Odyssey run last night, but I couldn't stay up for that one because I had to work, 5 a.m. this morning, so it was just like, oh, but gonna stay up late to watch the Sunshine run is the plan. And then, yeah, you'll love it, GDQ, same. It's quite a lot of fun. I was nuts, had to go to bed before it was over, it was mesmerizing, nice. Yeah. Talk to me. Live well, Bangle. My friend, I hope your life is neither too hard nor too soft. True joy lies in the creamy middle. Now heed my words. Plant trees only in sunshine. They hate shadows. From a tree enthusiast. Yeah, I've had GDQ on in the background for a good chunk of Sunday and parts of Monday. I don't really think did I watch anything yesterday? I think I watched something yesterday. What did I watch yesterday? I don't remember. But definitely my favorite thing I've seen so far for this GDQ was the Link's Awakening run or race on Monday. Yes, on Monday. That was redonkulous. Just how close it was for the entire time. So we got our money rock. And I don't remember what the game is called, but I saw one on Sunday that was like, it's a similar game to Super Monkey Ball. And that was also really fun to watch. Those I think are the main ones I've been like actively like watching, because like I said, I often had it on while doing other stuff or whatever, so I see bits and pieces, but those two I was pretty actively watching. Okay. And Sunshine tonight. I mean, I'll probably be doing other stuff as well while watching, even while actively watching, because, I like to multitask, but... Trying to keep my eyes peeled for where any fossils are, but specifically the one that we've missed the last 2 times. It's probably hidden decently well if I missed it 2 days in a row. I mean, obviously it could be just like out of sight back here or something, which is just mean when that happens. Or behind the museum. Ooh, fossil number 1. No, gyroid number 2, a mini Squelchoid. Is that one we need for Jonathan's house? Squelch. No. So both these gyroids we found so far we can just sell. Weird that we found 2 gyroids already and not just a single fossil. Like, it's not super weird because, like, you know, yeah, there's more fossils than gyroids, but it's still only, you know, 5 fossils compared to 3 gyroids. Turnip prices, $7.36. Impressive. So that means turnips were being sold for 92 bells on Sunday here in Trantor. Quick mental math. Quickish. I have plenty of people who could do that math a lot quicker than me. But unlike the fine people of GDQ, speed is not necessarily where my skills lie. Good at doing things, not necessarily good at doing things fast. I mean, you know, certain things I, you know, over time do get faster and faster at. I have speedrun Super Mario World before, and in the future I do plan to do other speedruns as well. Doubt I'd ever be like competing at GDQ or anything. Don't know that I'd ever get good enough at any speedruns for... I mean... probably not. Unless it was like, maybe like of a game that not a lot of people speedrun. I can get first place in a game that has no runs. That's true. That's a trick. Find a game that nobody else has speedrun and you right away get first place on the leaderboard. Yeah. Yeah, so right now with my current, like, you know, stream schedule, I always do, you know, weekday streams are 2 games, you know, bit of Animal Crossing, which I'm working on 100%ing, and a bit of, you know, a game that I'm working on beating. Although, yeah, I should say, like, I shouldn't even specify Animal Crossing, because obviously it's right now Animal Crossing, but in the future it'll be other games. So, a bit of a game I'm working on 100%ing, bit of a game that I'm working on beating. In the future, I would like to also make... This would be like if I was streaming full-time, and thus could stream longer, but do a 3 game streams on weekdays, where it's just like a bit of a game I'm working on 100%ing, bit of a game I'm working on beating, and then a speedrun game. That's something I would like to do in the future, but that'd be if I could stream full time, which, you know, at the moment is definitely not doable. Maybe one day, maybe not. It's hard to say what the future will hold. Okay. Ooh. Fossil number 1. Tons of fun. Okay, so we're pretty far in and we've only got our first fossil. That's a bit, concerning. Now, that is one that I could have missed. That... I don't know if I would have missed that one twice, but I definitely could have seen myself missing that once, so maybe twice. So that's potentially, possibly the one that I've been missing. Like, I would hope that the one I'm missing is actually... I mean, I would do kind of hope that is the one I'm missing just so that it's been found now. On the other hand, I kind of, you know, for my pride, it would be nice to have the one I'm missing be a bit harder to find. Well, you know, it is what it is. Anything lost? Nothing lost. Excellent. Keep up. keep up the good work. You just kind of stand there doing nothing. 5 o'clock already. We should be at the halfway point of stream, and instead we're just like 15 minutes in. Which is not the halfway point. We're not doing a mere half-hour stream. But yeah, I just started really late today for me. But it is what it is. Okay. Olive around? Not in right now. Mitzi also wasn't in. Bangle we talked to, yes. Okay. I think we saw something buried up here. We did. Fossil number 2. How about you? Okay, so we haven't crossed the river yet, and we found 2 fossils out of 5, 2 gyroids out of 3, and the money rock. Okay, that's not too bad, but I mean, if anybody does see like a fossil buried somewhere that I've missed, or well, I mean, something buried, it could be fossil or gyroid, just feel free to let me know if I do miss anything. Which is the spot here where we sometimes... That's the spot. Yeah, where there's some stuff that I go like days without noticing. Doesn't look like there's anything there today though. It is what it is. Just keep on marching through. No. Do we have one back here? Sometimes we get something buried back here, and that can just go a while with us not noticing because you can't see anything buried back here. What would be nice is to have one of those things where we dig up a random $100 bag of money. Wait. Oh! Okay, we don't even need to... We could just bury our own money and then just dig it right back up. And then it zooms in. Okay, that actually... I don't know why I've never thought of that before. But just also, yeah, just also occurred to me like, wait, if I'm just digging something up, why don't I just bury something to do that instead of, ooh, glowing spot. Instead of waiting for it to, you know, get a random, go at random. And sure enough, it worked. See, sometimes I can use my brain for the logics. Huggy, we already saw Huggy. Where's Olive and Mitzi at? I was expecting them to be around here. Well, how are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. Awesome. Keep up the good work, Trantor. Okay. So, oh, fossil number 3, just for me. So there's still one more gyroid and 2 more fossils. Still need to talk to Mitzi and Olive, and then pretty sure everyone that lives on this side of the river, which is actually where the majority of, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. If you discount the human villagers, then this side of the river is where the majority live. Freya. Yeah, it's a long day. Just getting started. I'm not just getting started. No. Freya, no. No, no, I'm not doing it. I refuse. You can do it yourself. You are right. I do not have a talent bone in my body when it comes to music. So, nope. Nope, nope. No can do. No way, no how. No. Oh, here's Mitzi. Oh, and... Oh. And Olive. Oh. Apparently they had a fight. And then our newest villager, who is trying to get away from the drama. Admiral. Okay. Fossil number 4? No, final gyroid. Gongoid. Okay, well at least we got all the gyroids. Which is the more important thing, because gyroids can just build up in theory. Because fossils, if you don't find a new fossil, then it just... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Then it just won't, Ooh, Gongoid we do need for Jonathan's house. Okay, so that we're keeping. What was I saying? Yeah, fossils, you know, because there's 5 in a day, but if you don't find one of them, then that one will stay, and just there'll just be 4 new ones the next day instead of 5 new ones. So 5 total. So fossils, you don't have to worry about them building up. Gyroids, though, can in theory build up. Now, obviously, gyroids only appear after it's been raining, so they don't necessarily, or they won't build up very quickly. Fossil number 4, just one more. Okay. Let's also go. Is Nate around? No, not right now. Hopefully he's in one of these remaining acres so we can just say hi. Tunia. You did not. Sorry, I had to work this morning and then, you know, I was tired and such. So I really can't even decide what you want to eat all the time. You don't want me making you dinner every day. Look, I'm somebody who has, you know, I'm somebody who has to live off of what I make for dinner. And you see how I'm living. I don't recommend it. No. Hey, Hopper. Oh, I definitely overcooked my body. But that is what it is. no, sorry. Sorry, Hopper. If you'd asked for the clothing, I would have sold that for like any random price, but... Oh, here's Nate. Just hanging. Yes. Oh, I know, Nate. I know. If they didn't go bad that quickly, I would just, like... build them up and... Like, I would just have, like... probably the entire ground of my towns just covered in turnips. And just, you know, sell them. Sell a bunch of them whenever. I got high prices. Hector, our final villager. So we've talked to everyone. Oh, it can't be that bad? What can't be that bad? Second person asking for the Gongoid. Nope. Nope. Of course it has to be when I get, like... when I get, something I can actually use that they're all asking for it. Well, I mean, two of them asked for it. Okay. Yeah, so we only found, again, 4 of the fossils. So, 5th one is decently well hidden. Could be... probably behind something. Could be behind a tree, could be behind a building. But it could still be somewhere like where it's just blended in well as well. I suppose technically being behind a tree is blended in, because technically if it's behind a tree it's still visible to some extent. Like, let me go and demonstrate. So, here we have a tree. I make a hole behind it. And so here, wait, what? Oh, I was looking at the wrong spot. So, wait, I actually can't see it. Is that just because of... Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh, okay. Yeah, so here we can see it now right on the edge when I'm over here. And on the edge when I'm over here. When I'm directly below it, I can't see it. Okay. So that's why I couldn't see it behind. Okay, let me go look at this again, but see if I can... Okay, I can just make out a little bit of it. So yeah, so a tree like that would actually be one that's like right by the edge of a acre. Would definitely be a no, don't like that. Definitely be a decent spot or a likely spot. Obviously behind a building is possible. But it could also be like, so these bushes here, sometimes when stuff is buried like right alongside them, depending on, like, sometimes you can get, so it's like like really blended in. Like this one is still visible, but just as an example, when you look at this, you know, this is partly covered up. It's still fairly visible, but some of them it can be like almost completely covered up in some spots. So that's a decent spot. Even these things like fossil buried stuff can blend in with them because of like, because you know, the mark is, you know, here it's brown on brown, right? That blends in a bit better than brown on green. Although brown green blends in decently well as well, so that's why these fossils can sometimes be hard to find. Okay, we're gonna get stung by the mosquito as soon as I'm done with this. Giveaway. Yes, awesome. No, that's it for now. And stun. Yep. Saw the mosquito approaching as I started talking to the Gyrite. I'm like, yep, that's happening. And indeed, it did happen. Especially in the areas with a lot of trees and or bushes and or those brown dirt spots on the ground, like everything, you know, together can just, you know, have something that's mostly hidden and what's visible being blended in and such. Oh, that's what that noise was. So in an effort to, you know, have less clutter on my desk, the Wiimote that is attached to my Wii U, I just put it on the, external hard drive I've connected to and sitting next to my Wii U. That's like right along where like my GameCube controller that I'm using here, the cord is. So just kind of accidentally, I guess, slapped it a bit. Okay, with the cord. I don't know if that, you know, was even heard on a mic. I just, you know, was like, what did I just hear? Okay. Barrel, red boombox, keg, toilet, and pop machine. Let's go. Let us go to Toronto. One ticket for Toronto, please. Okay. Onwards and forwards we go. Is he gonna... How we met before? Literally yesterday we saw each other. We see each other all the time. Come on. Rover. No. Going to visit Toronto, yes. Okay. It's raining here in Toronto. Okay, we probably... Oh, right. What are we doing? We are checking train station. Which is this one? Metal. Is this the blue roof? Or the purple roof? Just gonna bring up Wikipedia and the train station to. I think this is one we can easily determine based on like these things being red as a determining factor. Let me just see here. Yeah, so this is purple roof, so this is station model 10. So first of all, let's just mark that down. Toronto. We don't have a map for Toronto at the moment. Plus, while we're at it, I know Trantor shares with Meltork 4, which I don't have written down, so I'm just going to write that down. It doesn't really matter, but just to make the list fully complete. So that's station model 10. So I'm looking for the holidays list. Actually, wait, no, we'll look at the furniture list because that'll actually say. Well, 588. No, it doesn't actually. It just says. Okay, so then. Station model 10. Meltork 5 day is July 6th. So that's next week, Wednesday. Alternatively, we have Toronto Day on the 24th. Well, we have that as a backup, but it probably won't be necessary. But I will mark it down. Day, July 24th, station model 10, 6 p.m. So that probably won't matter, but see, it's station model 1 that's on the 20th, because we have something on the 9th, right? Yeah, station model 8, but then we can get that one again on the 11th. And then we have station model 1 on the 23rd. That one, so 23rd, we need to make sure. The other, because we don't have anything on the 2nd, don't have anything on the 16th, don't have anything on the 30th. Well, at the very least, the days that we do have town days for me to get train station models are at least Saturdays that I'm not going to be doing grocery shopping, because I do my grocery shopping every other Saturday, but that'll be this 2nd, 16th, and 30th. So that lessens the chance of me getting screwed over on time. So really the only issue is if on the 23rd I end up being given like a work shift that's like 10 a.m. to I guess 6:30 or Something like that. Which is unlikely, but not impossible. Well, that being said, that 23rd is the only real issue. Like I said, yeah, the 9th. If we miss that, we can just get on the 11th. So the 23rd. If work ends up screwing me on that, maybe I'll just call in sick that day. Or leave early. And just be like, I'm not feeling very well, I need to go home. Oh, suddenly I'm well enough for stream. That makes sense. Let's work that down in here. Torque 5/Toronto Day. Just resize that. Okay. But realistically, it probably shouldn't be an issue. They've been fairly consistent with my work schedule as of late, so. I mean, technically, if I wanted, I could just schedule the 23rd off. Even just or even just say I can't work past a certain time once that Saturday. Okay. Who won? I'm assuming we found that back in the day. So Wolf. Wait. Wolfgang. Sydney. Blair. Why do we only have fishing tourney results for 3 weeks? Nothing for the first week. That's weird. But whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's just weird. Oh, this is the other one of my triple layer towns. So I'll go down here. So just basically want to go all the way down. We'll pass by the police station, so we can grab a map there. Okay, we'll go over one and then down that way. Yeah. Then go over again and then just down. Down, 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 down. Downwards and downwards. Hello. Copper. Need a map. There we go. That'll make things easier after we come back from... Yeah. Oh, I just realized I don't have the Islander page open. Normally I do that when I'm already on the train. There we go. Yes. Let's go. To the island. We will sail the 7 seas to the island. It's a pirate's life for me, to the island. Okay. Oh, we're gonna encounter Gulliver when we get back. Oh, nice good stretch. Feels good to stretch sometimes. It generally feels good to stretch as long as you don't stretch something that doesn't want to be stretched. So you stretch and it's just like, nope. stretch a bit too hard or too much or too fast or... Yeah, worst feeling, yep. Oh. Yeah, I've had it lately, sometimes when I wake up in the morning, if I kind of, stretch, when I'm still lying in bed, if I stretch my one leg in a certain way, I just get, like, this massive pain in it. I'm like, and I'm like, okay, don't do that, but, like, the thing is, it's not a, like, intentional stretch I do, it's just, like, you know, sometimes when I'm waking up or whatever, I just kind of do it just, you know, without thinking, and then right away, then I'm fully awake after that. I will say that. Okay. Let's first we'll go check what Pigleg's house looks like. Right now, what his starting furniture is. A globe. Nice. Okay. Hey, Pigleg. It's going down. I'm Rick. Deep. And Killer meeting me. Well, thank you. Okay. Just... Okay. So let's see about getting him... Entertain me. Cool item. Red boombox. Sure. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the sense of accomplishment. Okay. What's going on? A few seconds to spare? Oh, right, sure. Right thing in the guest book. If you could fly where would you go for lunch? Really a question for the ages. If you could fly, where would you go for lunch? Okay. Nightbird. Bored. I know him. I'm not sure I would say we're friends, but I do know him. A few sandwiches short of a picnic. Sandwiches. Lord. Season change, yes. Somewhere here. Oh, they're all year long. What season is it? Summer. I'm not into summer, I'm just saying it is summer. I think my favorite season is spring, but only if it's not when it's not raining. I don't like it being too hot like in summer. I don't like it being cold like in winter. Just nice and, you know, it's nice in spring, but only if it's not raining. Let's chat. Down with fish. Just hanging. There we go. machine. Welcome in, Epic Mimikyu. Welcome in with that raid. How's it going? How are you doing? What were you getting up to on stream today? And welcome on in, everyone. Coming in with the raid. I'm Eric Barkman, variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, and amongst other things, working on 100%ing the GameCube Animal Crossing without time travel, only using codes for things that require codes, and doing things to a ridiculous extent. Like getting the islanders all of their requested furniture, which is what I'm working on. One of the things I'm working on right here and now. What's going on? Yeah, how's it going, Epic Mimikyu? How was your stream? What were you doing? I was not trying to shovel them. I was just trying to... umbrellas. Talk to me. I was playing AC GameCube. Nice, nice. Fellow Animal Crossing player on the GameCube. What are you doing in Animal Crossing? What are you working on? Just playing casually, or working on something, or what? Okay. Yeah. Huge audacious relation. You want an island? You're like, no way of knowing what's cool. Oh. Going to... Fastful Unicorn, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Hopefully you're having a good day. Casually, it's your third day of playing. Nice, nice. Have you played it before, or is this your, like, first time playing it? Because if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am something of an expert on this game by this point. You missed the original Animal Crossing? Ah, yeah. Well, I mean, it still exists if you have, you know, if you have the game and either a GameCube or a Wii to play it on. Yeah, he's gonna... That's fine. I don't know what else I would say, so we're gonna say that's fine. What's up? Seasons change. And so do I. Didn't mean to click on that, but... yeah, so... for... oh, yeah. So good, yeah. So for... what I'm working on here, just to be clear, for anyone unaware, watch quite a bit of it. Okay, good stuff. So, here on the GameCube Animal Crossing, if you have GameCube Game Boy Advance link cable and a Game Boy Advance, you can travel to this island here that I'm on. It's, you know, small 2-acre island, and where you have one of 18 islanders. Now, me being a ridiculous person, I got myself a total of 18 memory cards. So I have 18 towns, so I have one for each islander. And each islander has 8 or 9 pieces of furniture that they request. Which is what I'm trying to... there we go. Give here. Okay, so... the toilet. So we've so far given him the pop machine, the toilet, now the or the bamboo box, now the toilet. Yes. So I decided part of my 100%ing was getting all of the requested furniture to all 18 islanders. My own personal 100%, not that I would expect anyone else to do this as part of 100%, because, you know, like I said, it requires having 18 memory cards. And a lot of resets to, you know, get the islanders you still need. Villagers haven't replied to your letters that you sent yesterday. If you sent them yesterday, I would say go and look in the post office if there's any letters in there. Because, so what'll happen is, so, like, if you send letters, then the next day, reply letters, and they don't always send replies, but if they do, the next day the replies will be in the post office. And the post office can hold up to a maximum of 5 at a time. So let's say there's 2 letters in the post office. If you send 3, that'll then force a delivery, and then then those replies will then get sent to your mailbox. Otherwise, you just wait another day, and then they'll get sent automatically. Or, actually, no, you wait till 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, the mail delivery happens normally, so then you'll get them anyway. But yeah. So yeah. But it also might be that sometimes they just don't send replies as well. But generally I find that they do send replies. It's just a matter of sometimes, yeah, waiting a bit. I did see a couple. Okay, yeah, that's probably what it is then. So yeah, you can just wait, or you can send some more letters to force a delivery. He's all yar, I'm all take off. You know, before when I left the acre and then came back, he right away asked for other things. Is that something that'll help? No. That just happened to be a coincidence, I guess. Come on, just need to ask for the keg. We've given you everything else we have here. There we go. Awesome. So there's still 4 more things we need to get for a melon chair, watermelon table, watermelon chair, and a fan, but we still need to order those from the catalog, so that'll be next time. Or we'll order it today, and then next time we play, presumably tomorrow, we will get them those things. So, like I said, I'm working on 100%ing it, and now we took the Islander text off the screen. You can now see below me where I'm at with all the 100%ing. Damn it. This isn't really, like, I didn't do anything problem. What I did isn't a mistake here in the sense of anything bad is going to happen. My damn it was just because it takes a while and we don't need to do this. So yeah, so when you go to the island, you can do this and actually send the island to your Game Boy Advance, where you can, like, where it's like a little 16-bit graphic style, and you can do some stuff with your islanders. But I don't generally do that because, well, I don't do that. I used to do that stuff with that, but I'm not actually going to do anything with that, so this is just, you know, a waste of time transmitting it. Oh, there we go. It's done, though. So we are good to go. So says I. Okay. Yes, we are doing raising money for charity right now for the Trevor Project for Pride Month as part alongside the plant army. I just noticed the typo in the MoveOut command there. I'm gonna quickly fix that. It shouldn't be the plant army, it should be the plant army. Edit. Oh, I see why it happened. Oh, yeah, that explains why it happens. This robot is weird, but should be fixed now. Okay. Yeah. So that's something we've been doing for a chunk of the month. I was going to be doing it all month, but it took me a while to get it set up, so we've only been doing it for like the second half of the month or so, and have yet to actually raise any money, as you can see in the charity thing along the bottom, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's just quickly check if there's anything lost here. Actually, there probably is going to be 3 things lost, or maybe even more. 4. Because when we created this town, I don't think I ever actually visited here to grab the initial lost stuff. Real percentages, yes. I've been working on it since I created my main town and character about 1.5 years ago. 2 of my secondary towns were actually created earlier, as they were part of a previous attempt at 100%, but my main town from that attempt had got lost in memory card corruption. So 2 of my secondary towns are, you know, a bit older than that 1.5 years, but so I got a few things from them, but not much. For when I started or whatever, and then the rest of my towns have been much more recently created. But overall, I've been working on this for about 1.5 years. So, and we are moving on it. We are grooving on it, and for the catalog stuff, I can tell you almost exactly when we're gonna get each of those things done, assuming we don't miss things. So, for wallpaper, carpet, and clothing, all of which are just missing one thing, those things are things we will get on Christmas Eve, assuming we don't miss Christmas Eve and we don't get extremely unlucky. The one item we're missing, we should be getting on July 4th, so next Monday. Music every Saturday evening, as long as I don't cancel stream. For whatever reason, we get a song every Saturday evening, so that's just 6 more Saturdays. What do we get from Gulliver? Mouth of Truth. Cool. Okay, let's go up to... Thank you for donating that, $3. Very much appreciated. Yeah. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, music. And then furniture. So that's a bit more complicated. So we have 14 town days next month where we'll be getting train station models. There's a total of 15, but we already got the one in my main town last year. So we'll be getting 14 of those, and that'll all be in various times in July. So that'll put us at 597. We have a telescope which we got at the meteor shower in August, so that'll be 598. 2 more things Christmas Eve. That'll put us at 600, and for that final thing, putting us to 601. That's the only thing on there that I don't know exactly when it'll... I kind of like predict a date, because final thing is the post office model, which you get for maxing out your savings account, so that's a bit harder to like pin down to precise date. That'll happen when it happens. Then villagers, we're trying to get every villager to live in my main town at one point or another, and saving a letter from each of them. So getting those final 6, that's just down to RNG of when that happens. 131, that's a decent turnip price. For a standard price, it's not a price spike, but... Islanders. Like I said, that's just me working on getting all the Islanders their requested furniture, and I'm finishing an Islander every 2 days, so that we're going to be finished soon. And then the really ridiculous thing. So, Animal Crossing for GameCube here contains 19 NES games. And because of who I am as a person, I've decided that as part of 100%ing Animal Crossing, I'm also going to 100% all 19 of those NES games. So far I've 100%ed one of them, which was a relatively simple and easy one. Donkey Kong Jr. math. The others, I mean, some of the others might not be too bad as well, but some of them are going to be an absolute nightmare to get through. But, you know, we're doing it. Working on it slowly but surely. And currently we're heading back to my main town. Because this was, you know, one of my secondary towns we were in just now. Or, well, still are in, but we're leaving. And yeah. And so right now, the earliest possible we can finish it is December 24th, because like I said, we have those 2 pieces of furniture, the wallpaper, carpet, and clothing, all of which we need to get from Jingle on Christmas Eve. So that's the earliest possible finish. But between post office model, which will require us to max out our savings account, and the NES games, it's hard to predict when the actual finish completion will be. But we keep going at it and see how it goes. And once I eventually do finish 100%ing this game, it'll be on to Animal Crossing Wild World for the DS and do 100% that one. Which that one should, in theory, be easier because we don't have to worry with the NES games. So that was just something they did with this one. They don't have NES games. They don't have other NES games or other games than the other ones. Oof. Hero. Thank you for that $50 donation. Couldn't quite read that. Thank you, Eric, for giving this game so much love. It's one of your childhood favorites. Believe in you to 100% of this game. Good luck, man. Thank you. Well, we went from, we went from, no donations to just over halfway to the goal in the last, like, however many minutes, in the last 5 minutes. Okay, so we're back from traveling. Did somebody... Yes, so this game, in this Animal Crossing, oftentimes when you travel to another town, somebody from your town will move to that town. In this case, it was... Who was living with... Hector, I think, was living in this acre. Yeah. And you have no control... Unlike some of the later Animal Crossings, you have no control over, you know, who moves out or anything. It'll... I mean, if you don't talk to somebody, it might increase the chances of them, because, like... I try to talk to all my villagers, so it doesn't really, like... So it does come down to just being random, but I know, like, in one of my secondary towns, whenever I visited, I talked to Alfonso and, like, no one else. And he never leaves that town, so if you just talk to some villagers, then it might increase the chance of those ones staying. But if you talk to all of them, like I do here in my main town, somebody's still going to move. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? We are going... Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I was looking at my money, I'm like, this is a bit low for what my money is usually at, like, at this point of the day, but now I'm realizing, right, because we only got one fossil back in the mail today because my mailbox was full of other stuff. Okay, well, what we're going to do here is just quickly run through our catalog, make sure the numbers are accurate. They should be. As I said earlier, I was saying all the dates for when we're... or the well, not the exact dates for everything, but I was saying approximately when we're getting everything, and obviously none of those things were gotten today, but 583, 66, 66, 246, 63, all 64 stationary, all 127 gyrates. I like that it has a little star next to it if it's complete. And all 25 fossils. And then music is still at 49. It is. Awesome. And then we just need to order some stuff for our Islander. Let's see here. Hope Kiki stays in your town. We also have her in New Leaf. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kiki's a cool one. Okay, so we want a melon share. Is that going to be faster from the top? See, the problem with having, you know, the at least the furniture section so full is it's like scrolling to find stuff can take a while, and you're always like, is it faster from the top or the bottom for some stuff? I mean, once we find the melon chair, we know the watermelon table and watermelon chair are in the same general area, so then we'll at least get to those fairly quickly. Past them. So it's the melon chair, and that's 301. So yeah, it is closer to go from the bottom. Okay, slightly faster. So melon chair. And watermelon table. Watermelon. So, I mean, let's look at the number here. Don't try to find it. You already know the approximate number. So I don't have to be paying too much attention to what's scrolling by. Just stop when we get to the low 300s. What was what? Watermelon table. And then we want a watermelon share after. And the fan. Fan we have to search out, but I think I know approximately where the fan is. I think. I know a second location it could also potentially be, but we'll worry about that after we first deal with this watermelon share. Well, I will try to keep my eyes open for the fan as we're just scrolling through, I guess. I think we might have passed it there somewhere. But I'm not entirely certain. Chair. Just trying to be extra sure that I don't actually like buy 2 tables or 2 chairs. That's my one worry with that, just because of them all. And then we need the fan. I think I saw where that was. Also, we go past all the paintings, we go past the stereos, the plants. Okay, it should be coming up in a bit, somewhere in this section, I think. With all this, like, household stuff. Maybe? Yes, fan. There we go. So then that stuff will come in tomorrow, and we can bring it over to Pigleg and get the rest of his requests. Then we have 2 more Islanders to do after that. And then we'll be done 100%ing that section. There's a mosquito. Oh, right there, I see the mosquito. Flying towards me, and haha. Ooh, following me across acres. This is a persistent little mosquito. Maybe I don't see it now. I guess it gave up. So not quite as persistent as we thought. Oh, that was Oh, 6 o'clock. That's why. It's like that was black for like longer than normal, and I was briefly worried there. But I think that was just because it happened at the same time that the hour, like the hour switched over, and that was just. Whew. Okay, so yeah, so there was all my money, my savings. So that maxes out at 999,999,999, or just one short of a billion, which means we're about a quarter of the way to being maxed out. We've been about a quarter of the way to being maxed out for a little while, because really the only way we're making significant progress is when we do the turnip market, which we haven't been doing for a little while. So I'm having trouble getting up early enough on Sundays for that. But once we finish getting all the songs from KK Slider and I don't have to do Saturday evenings anymore, it'll be a lot easier to get up on Sunday mornings. Also, for anyone curious, here's my house. Main floor is very, Nintendo themed, and especially Mario. But also not just, because obviously we have like the Master Sword and a compass here from Zelda, Arwing here, 64 and GameCube logos, a Nintendo bench, and I mean, we have a Captain's Log, which isn't Nintendo themed, but there isn't really a Nintendo themed journal, so I just, did my favorite one. And similarly, no Nintendo themed music player, so I went with just kind of a retro style one. My basement is just storage of every like non-orderable piece of clothing, so like all the stuff from Gracie. I think I have the Nook's uniform and the tattered clothes or whatever, the patch shirt, whatever it's called, from Halloween. So much money. Yep. And is that? Oh, I guess I am missing one piece of non-orderable clothing because we don't have the Jingle shirt yet. That's one of the things. That's the last piece of clothing I still need. And also all these various models, which some of these can actually be ordered from the catalog. The flower models can be. Most of the rest of them can't be, which is why I'm keeping them here. Eventually, I want to be moving these to other characters' houses for storage. Like, I'd like to keep a lot of the stuff that you can't order from the catalog, because this still gets listed there, but you can't order. So I like to keep it. Like here in Samantha's house, I have the spooky series from Halloween on display. In her basement, I have a nearly complete collection of wallpapers, and this is both orderable and unorderable. So yeah. Upstairs, again, this is all stuff you can order from the catalog, but I decided to do the Space series. That's then we have Jake's house over here, where we have the Harvest series, which you get on Thanksgiving and you can't order it. Upstairs, I think, what do we have upstairs? Oh yeah, the Camper series, which you get from Summer Campers, again, stuff you can't order. And in the basement, a nearly complete collection of carpets. To go with the nearly complete collection of wallpapers. Love the Camper series, yep. Also, I will say, so not quite all of it is from the... So it's, stuff you get from the Summer Campers. Mostly. The wallpaper and carpet are not. The wallpaper and carpet are from wallpaper from Wendell and carpet from Sahara. And we have the tape deck here, which isn't from the Camper series, but I like to have a music player on each one, and I like that kind of, I think, fits in nicely. Because eventually, once I'm done getting all of the songs for Rick's collection, I want to listen through and find which songs I like for each of the different rooms and be like, oh, let's grab this. Let's see what's Thanksgiving's or harvest sounding to put in here. Like what's camper sounding to put upstairs. What's spooky for in like Samantha's house and stuff like that. And then over here we have Slicer's house. Main floor is the Snowman series. Again, with a few things that, you know, aren't technically from it, like, you know, the boombox here or whatever. Then upstairs we have the Igloo series. Again, just like with the camper series, there is the Igloo series stuff you get from the Igloo campers. It doesn't have like wallpaper and carpet, so I just decided to do the same the snowman carpet and wallpaper, but I need to get another snowman wallpaper. Didn't manage to get an extra one for here yet. Also, this right here is a glitch item. It's something that's not supposed to be in the game, but you can occasionally get it from the Igloo campers. They'll occasionally give it to you, or sell it to you, or like, you know, there's the same games that you use to get the, you know, the various Igloo furniture you can use to get this. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna include this in here just for the heck of it. And do I have anything in her basement? Oh yeah, the random like things you get from like various holidays, generally from the Mayor Tortimer. Decided to keep all that stuff down here. Stuff that's not like a part of a full like series, because obviously, like I said, you know, the Harvest Festival stuff is in Jake's house. The spooky set from like series from Halloween is in Samantha's, but just like the random one-off things. Anyway, as I was saying before about, you know, part of 100%ing Animal Crossing for me means 100%ing all 19 NES games. Well, that's not what I meant to open, but there's a list of the 19 NES games. Where's my balloon fight? There we go. So we're going to do a round of balloon fight, which is the main one I'm concentrating on right now. Yeah, this is my upstairs with my NES collection. Still missing 3 of the NES games, though. Because one of the ones I'm missing requires me to buy... Because one of the... Well, 2 of the NES games you can only get via e-reader card. And I have one of them, card for Ice Climber, which I already got, but I still need to get the card from Mario Brothers. Currently, there's none for sale on eBay. At least, not that shipped to Canada. I haven't even checked... No, actually, no, I didn't even check the other day for just, like, even stuff on eBay.com that'll just ship to the US, and didn't even see any on there. But there is at least one sealed pack of e-reader Series 4 e-reader cards, so that could theoretically contain the card I need, but just usually not. And the other 2 NES games I'm missing are... So I mentioned Mario Brothers is the one from the e-reader card. Notice the lack of the word Super. It's just Mario Brothers. The other one I'm missing, though, are Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda, which there is no way to get them outside of using a cheat device. And specifically like an action replay. Specifically, actually, in one of the cases of one of the games is actually a specific version of action replay. But, well, actually, technically speaking, you don't need to get the action replay yourself. You can find like save data online for a town that contains the 2 games, and then just like got them via action replay. But you just you copy that town onto a GameCube memory card, travel to it, and then pick up the games and such. However, I don't like the idea of doing that. That feels a bit, you know, like I have no problem with other people doing that. I just don't want it. That's not how I want to get them. My plan... So the theory is that those 2 games were going to be released via e-reader card eventually as well. They never were. It is possible to print your own e-reader cards. And, you know, the coding behind them is at least somewhat understood. Now, nobody has figured out how to, you know, make the proper dot codes for getting those two NES games here in Animal Crossing. But it is, in theory, possible that somebody could, which is my hope that somebody does figure it out. Somebody else figures it out, specifically. But if nobody does, I'm eventually going to try figuring it out myself, which I don't even know exactly where I'd start with that. That is, like, so far beyond my skill set or even, like, knowledge base on even how to do that, but that's for future Eric to worry about. I leave a lot of problems for future Eric to worry about. That's why, you know, present Eric often gets annoyed with past Eric. Ooh, I'm surprised I did not lose a balloon there. But since I have, you know, a bunch of other NES games to get through before I even get to those two, it's not like I'm also... It'll be a while till I have to worry about that. For now, focus on Balloon Fight. Once we eventually finish Balloon Fight, focus on Baseball. Once we finish Baseball, focus on Clu Clu Land. Mostly I'm just going to be working through them in alphabetical order. I haven't always fully been doing that, that's why I've already, you know, finished Donkey Kong Jr. Math, but for the time being, I think my main plan is, yeah, going mostly alphabetical order. Just because that makes it... It means I don't have to, like, you know, do too much, like, decision making. I just, like, okay, this is what I'm working on right now. And it's also just good to, it's good to focus on one at a time. Kind of like, you know, so that, you know, you build up skills. You know, if I play this, you know, every time I stream, which... Or pretty much, if I play this most days in theory, as long as I don't cancel stream or whatever, I'm, you know, getting more and more practice, building up the skills, I'm getting more and more consistent, until eventually I succeed, even if just by accident. Yeah. And the fact that, you know, succeeding at my goals for 100%ing this also means, while it's not the goal, while getting the world record for this game is not my goal does involve me getting far enough that I likely will get the world record, just as a result. I can't believe we got perfect there. So my goal, basically... So, this game, like a lot of NES games, you know, after a certain point, you know, the numbers roll over back to zero. Like, you know, so the score rolls over back to zero after 999,950. That's what you can see, that's the top score. And the phase number, like the level number, that loops around back. Rolls over back to 1 eventually as well. So that's my goal, is to get the phase to roll over. So currently we're on phase 14, as you can see. You know, phase number blinks at the top of the screen at the start for a few seconds right under the word, right under the top score or whatever. So if you look up at the top, it says phase 15 now. So now, for the longest time, I was assuming it would roll over after 99, like it would go 99 and then go to 0 and then 1, because, hey, it's a 2-digit number. Unfortunately, that 2-digit number can include letters as well. After 99, it goes to A0, A1, A2, A3, so on up through A9, B0, B1, B2, up through B9. It keeps going like this up until P5, which is the equivalent of 255. That's how far I have to get. Welcome back. Switch to mobile. Nice. Well, welcome back. I'm currently... I don't know when you... I don't know if you missed anything, but I'm just playing some Balloon Fight here within Animal Crossing. And yeah, working on my 100%ing of Balloon Fight as part of 100%ing of Animal Crossing. Phase 16. Ooh. Almost took a hit there. Okay. Have you collected any of the NES games in Balloon Fight yet? 3 days in. Probably not, but maybe. Phase 18. Let's go. Another bonus round. Nope, I should check them out. Yeah. Yeah, some of them you can just find, like... Some of them you can find, like, Red will be selling them when he comes to town. Some you can get as, like, raffle gifts from Tom Nook at the end of the month. Or raffle prizes, I should say. Some of them can show up, like, randomly in other ways. Some of them you need to use, a code generator to get. Like, because it used to be like a code generator on the official Animal Crossing site. You put in your character name and town name, and it would generate a unique code for you to get some of the NES games. Official code generator is long since shut down, but there is a fan-made one online that can be used, which is what I use. What I use to get those ones, since those ones can only be gotten by code, so... I don't use codes for stuff that can be gotten otherwise, but for stuff that can only be gotten via code, that is what I do. Oh, when I say can be gotten otherwise, I guess the one exception would be if it can be gotten through e-reader as well. I would still go with the code rather than e-reader card. But if it can be gotten through in-game methods without codes, I get it through the other in-game methods. So it's basically, I guess, the, like, tier system. So, in-game methods first, then, because I guess codes are technically out of, you put them in the game, you get the codes from out of game, so in-game methods, then codes, then e-reader cards. Kind of the order of what I do to get things. Oh, let's go in the water. We'll just let him. Okay, what are we up to? Phase 23 already. Did get a genuine painting from a villager today. Nice. Wait, is there a specific painting called a genuine painting, or do you mean as opposed to a fake painting? Because here on the GameCube one, there aren't fake paintings, if that's what you mean. All the paintings here in the GameCube Animal Crossing are real paintings. The concept of fake paintings was just introduced, I think in Wild World? But I'm not sure, I just know they weren't introduced in here in this one. Moving and grooving here. Ooh, 25. Bad start. But we're coming back from it. Okay, we're doing okay now. Just beginning, it gets very cluttered up at the top. There we go. We got you. We got you. 26. Nope. Back off. There we go. Okay, just have the one left. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh. Yep. Yeah, it's always the interesting thing with, like, the different Animal Crossings, you know, having the differences between them and such. Because I've definitely had people in stream that have only that are watching me and have only play later ones, and sometimes where they just like make some assumption about something based on one of the later games. I'm like, no, that's not a thing here in this one, or that works differently in this game, or like the fact that in this game the largest size of Bell Bag is 30,000, and I think already with Wild World it was 99,000. So I definitely had people being like, why aren't you carrying more money with you, like, you know, when going to buy turnips? And it's like, well, that's because I can't carry, you know, I can't do a bag that's larger than 30,000. And stuff like that. It's also going to be on the reverse side, you know, once I've actually finished 100%ing the GameCube game here, and moving on to, like, Wild World, because I've never played any of the main ones other than the GameCube one. I played some Pocket Camp for mobile, but that's obviously not a main game, that's a spin-off. And that's it. So when I do eventually move on to Wild World, and, you know, after that, you know, City Folk, New Leaf, New Horizons, because I plan to go through all of them eventually. But there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to then have to learn about them and how they differ from this one, and see how long it takes till I end up making an assumption that turns out to be incorrect. I mean, to be fair, even in this game I sometimes make assumptions that turn out to be incorrect just because, you know, I don't know everything about it. Just the other day I had a moment of that. Just where I was like, oh... I was like, I don't think I've ever seen Gulliver when it's raining, and that's just down to my memory being bad, probably. Because, like, maybe Gulliver doesn't show up when it's raining, and then that very, you know, day I saw Gulliver while it was raining. I was getting a bit ridiculous there. Phase 30. Well, that could have been bad, had the lightning gone up instead of down. Luckily it didn't. bonus round. Not perfect. Whew. Have we gotten perfects on every bonus round so far today? I think so. I don't think I have a single balloon. That's impressive. 31. I like 31. This is a nice layout. No flippers to mess with me. Simple platforms. Had that lightning gone down to the right instead of down to the left, I would be dead. I mean, I would have died. I would obviously I have more than one life, but yeah, let's just don't rush things, Eric. Don't take unnecessary risks. Gotcha. 32. Gotcha. We are moving, we are grooving. 33. Another bonus round. Whew. Oh no, I'm starting to use the washroom. What I might do is, we'll see. I'll probably pause the game, not at this bonus round, because I can hear my roommates in the shower right now, so I'll probably use the washroom right now anyway, but maybe at the next, I mean, depending on how long it takes, might not be the next, but one of the bonus rounds coming up, I'm probably going to pause the game and take a bathroom break. 34, unless, you know, we end up getting game over first, which we haven't died yet, but obviously things could change at any time. Okay. Just the one left. Gotcha. 35. Everything's going down, so now I just need to... Oh. No. Okay. 36. Also, we are getting into the point where I'm being less talkative, I realize, because it is, as it gets more and more difficult, I do need to concentrate. Another bonus round. Another perfect. 37. And we've just lost a balloon. That's fine. As long as we don't lose another balloon. If we can get to the next bonus round. On a bonus round, which bonus rounds happen after every third phase, and if you're at one balloon, you get to a bonus round, you get your other balloon back. You don't get lives back once you lose them. You can get balloon back. So we just need to... survive this phase, and I don't know what number we're on, or how many. Was this first one after a bonus round? It might be. Okay, down to just one guy left. Damn it! Well. That's unfortunate. Sorry for the sudden, like, you know. Well, my brain was just... My brain is done now, I think. I was just like, what way do I turn? Because I saw, like, you know, the lightning coming from both directions, and I'm like, what do I do here? And... 38. Okay, so... We would have had... Even had we not... Had we managed to not lose a balloon, or die on the last one, we would have to made it through this one and the next one yet. I mean, this one... I made it through nice and easy, but... Yeah, probably had we not died on that other one, probably could have made it through those two without losing, without dying, but it is what it is. We died, and we died, then we died again. We can still see how far we can get, even if this isn't going to be my successful 100% deathless run. Oof. Also not getting perfect on this bonus round. Missed 2 balloons already, I think, so 18. Is that? I missed 3 balloons? How? When did I miss the 3rd balloon? Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was weird. I think the game's cheat. No. My brain is probably just out of it at this point. 41. Oh. Yep, definitely out of it. But I got into the 40s, like... Obviously that's not anywhere near, like, my furthest I've made it. Made it to 76 total. I made it to 67 without dying, but... 40s is still, like, a good attempt for me currently, like... Oof. Well, we are... Oh, right, I needed to... Okay. Going to... Same thing here. I'm going to quickly use the washroom, and then we're going to come back and switch to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for... Well, not for too long, because it's already 6:30, but... Haven't been streaming for 2 hours yet, because of the late start, so... Just give me a moment to quickly use the washroom first, though. Where is my mouse?
Nintendo. Nintendo. Nintendo.
Okay, I have returned, and we are just going to, like I said, be switching over to Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. So just give me a moment to swap over cables and start up the game and everything. And yeah.